Ever look up at the moon and wonder how it just hangs there? What if I told you the moon is actually falling towards Earth every second? In this episode of Astral Adventure, we explore the incredible cosmic balancing act that prevents the moon from crashing into our planet. It's a delicate dance of gravity, speed, and tangential velocity. We explain how gravity constantly pulls the moon toward Earth, why the moon's sideways motion, speed, keeps it from hitting us, how falling but missing creates a stable orbit. If you enjoy space science, space-time, and finding out how the universe works, this video is for you. 1. The concept of falling and missing. The most famous explanation comes from Newton's cannonball. Isaac Newton imagined a giant cannon on a mountain peak above the atmosphere. Slow speed. If you fire a cannonball slowly, gravity pulls it down and it hits the ground. High speed. If you fire it fast enough, about 8,000 meters per second for Earth, it still falls, but the ground curves away beneath it at the exact same rate. Result: the cannonball is in a constant state of free fall, but because it's moving sideways so fast, it misses the Earth and circles back to where it started. This is exactly what the moon is doing. 2. The 3 key ingredients. Gravity, the anchor. Earth's gravity is a center-seeking force, centripetal force, that constantly pulls the moon toward its center. Tangential velocity, the sideways push. This is the moon's forward speed, roughly 2,288 mini-h, 3,683 km/h. Without this sideways motion, gravity would pull the moon straight down like an apple. Inertia, the straight line habit. According to Newton's first law, the moon wants to travel in a straight line out into deep space. Gravity bends that straight line into a circle. 3. Fun facts for your script. The moon is actually leaving us. While your title says it's falling, the moon is actually drifting away from Earth at a rate of about 1.5 inches, 3.8 centimeters per year. This is due to tidal acceleration, where Earth's rotation transfers energy to the moon's orbit. Weightlessness is a lie. Many people think there's no gravity in space. In reality, the moon feels about 90% of the gravity we feel on the surface. It only floats because it is in a permanent state of free fall. 4. Comparison table. Speed versus fate. Speed. What happens? Too slow. The moon spirals inward and eventually crashes into Earth. Just right, a stable, beautiful orbit where we are now. Too fast. The moon reaches escape velocity and flies off into the solar system. Fast-paced shots of the moon over different cities. Then a sudden crash sound effect with a what-if graphic. The moon is falling right now. Every single second it's plummeting toward Earth at thousands of miles per hour. So, why haven't we been crushed yet? Most people think the moon is just hanging there in the void, but space doesn't work like that. It's actually caught in the most beautiful balancing act in the universe. A cosmic game of tug-of-war where falling is the only thing keeping us safe. Today on Astral Adventure, we're diving into the physics of why the moon keeps missing us and what would happen if it ever slowed down. The closing segment, the big picture finish. Visual, slow, cinematic zoom out from Earth to the moon, showing the vast empty space between them. So, the next time you look up at that glowing orb in the night sky, remember, it isn't just sitting there. It's racing, it's falling, it's performing a high-speed orbital dance that has lasted for billions of years. It's the perfect harmony of gravity pulling it in and its own incredible speed pushing it out. It's a reminder that even in the chaos of space, there is a delicate balance holding everything together. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and subscribe to Astral Adventure for more journeys through the cosmos. Until next time, keep looking up. The slow motion escape. Even though the moon is falling toward us, it's actually getting further away. Because of Earth's tides, the moon steals a bit of our rotational energy and drifts 1.5 inches, 3.8 centimeters further away every single year. The moon is a lopsided ball. The moon isn't a perfect sphere. Its crust is actually thicker on one side, making its center of mass off-center by about 1.2 miles, 2 kilometers. Gravity is literally pulling harder on one side than the other. No atmosphere, no sound. If the moon did crash into Earth today, you wouldn't hear it coming until it hit the atmosphere. In the vacuum of space, there's no air to carry the sound of its massive fall, the terminal velocity. Myth. On Earth, things stop accelerating because of air resistance. In space, there is no air. If the moon stopped its sideways motion, it would accelerate faster and faster until it hit Earth at over 25,000 miles per hour. Earth's big sister. Compared to other moons in our solar system, our moon is huge. It is so large relative to Earth that some astronomers consider the Earth-Moon system a double planet. Visual and audio guide. Fact humorous visual cue on screen. Sound effect. SFX. 1. The escape. A measuring tape extending from Earth to the moon with 1.5 inches text. A stretching rubber band sound or a slow creak. 2. Lopsided ball. A cross-section of the moon showing an off-center glowing core. A low frequency thrum or a wobble sound. 3. No sound. A mute icon appearing over a massive explosion in space. Total silence for 2 seconds, followed by a digital glitch. 4. Terminal myth. A speedometer needle hitting the red zone as the moon zooms past. A high-pitched whoosh that builds in volume. 5. Big Sister. A side-by-side scale comparison of Earth, Moon versus Jupiter, its tiny moons. A ding or a sparkle sound when the moon shines. Pro tips for Astral Adventure. Style, the Ken Burns effect. Never let a still image stay still. Always have the moon slowly zooming in or sliding across the screen to keep the adventure feel. Color palette. Use deep purples and blues for the background, but use bright neon yellow or white for your text overlays so they are easy to read on mobile phones. Background music. Start with something mysterious and ambient, synth-heavy, then switch to a faster, more driving beat when you explain the speed and falling parts. The moon is falling right now. Every single second, it's plummeting toward Earth at thousands of miles per hour. So why haven't we been crushed yet? Most people think the moon is just hanging there in the void, but space doesn't work like that. It's actually caught in the most beautiful balancing act in the universe, a cosmic game of tug-of-war where falling is the only thing keeping us safe. In today's episode of Astral Adventure, we're diving into the physics of why the moon keeps missing us, the genius of Newton's cannonball, and what would happen if the moon ever decided to slow down. In this video, 0:00, the moon is falling, the hook, 1:15, gravity versus tangential velocity, 2:45, why falling and missing is in orbit 410, 5 mind-blowing moon facts, 6:30, what if the moon stopped? 5 mind-blowing moon facts mentioned the slow motion escape, the moon drifts 1.5 inches away every year, the lopsided ball, the moon's mass isn't centered, the silence of space, why you wouldn't hear a crash coming, no terminal velocity, the terrifying speed of a vacuum fall, the big sister, why Earth and Moon are a double planet. If you love exploring the mysteries of the cosmos, hit that subscribe button and join the Astral Adventure family. Credits and sources, visuals, footage and images courtesy of the NASA Image and Video Library, public domain. Additional cinematic visuals provided by Pexels and Pixabay under the Creative Commons CC0 license. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research.